last reasonable temperature day before the heat wave, and I thought I'd walk across to Therfield and paint some pictures when I get there. As always, it's an absolutely gorgeous walk, and there's some beautiful views. The views are always beautiful, but at the moment the wheat fields are all ready for harvest, so the landscape is particularly golden. So I thought I'd have another crack with casein today, as I'm still trying to get the hang of that material. And I also thought the way to go would be to have just a triad of colours. So I've got ultramarine, Venetian red and golden ochre to go for sort of a muted look. And this is me putting just in the no-town darks and lights of the haystack before cracking on with some painting. Luckily there was one tree not far from the haystack, which gave enough shade for me to sit in for about an hour without getting burned. It was pretty hard getting a nice green with the ultramarine and golden ochre, but I think it was worth it just to have the golden ochre in my toolkit to use pretty much for the wheat. The golden ochre, golden landscape, it seemed to fit. And then I headed all the way back into Therfield, got some lunch in this pub on the right here, and out the other side of the village found another wheat field to sit in and draw a view. And it's on the same page, so I thought I'd use the same restrictive triad of colours. So as well as that ultramarine, Venetian red and golden ochre, I've got black and white as well. Didn't really dip into the Venetian red, mostly just used it to slightly dull down the sky colour, because in the first picture the sky colour, the blue felt too bright and out of place, whereas just dulling it and violeting it up a tint with that dull red made it quite nice in the second picture. As you can see, I'm rocking the James Gurney style easel, but I rarely put it on top of a tripod and tend to just have it on my knees. I'm also taking his trick of having my colours laid out on top of a piece of, well, it's not stay wet palette, it's just baking paper because I'm too cheap to buy stay wet palette. But yeah, a piece of baking paper on top of a wet sponge. Yeah, it was really hard getting that almost blue-green of the unripe wheat here. It's kind of a really difficult colour to get hold of. I don't know how well you can judge at the end how well I did with that, but you know, when the greens, when you don't have a lot of bright greens to put in, and there's this kind of bluish green, it was interesting to try and get that colour right. I wondered if my triad had a phthalo in it, whether I might have found it easier, but you know, limitations breed creativity. And there we go, not a bad couple of pictures, and a very nice walk. And having finished that, I decided to walk home, I decided to walk to the next train station along and head on home. I hope you guys stay safe during the heat wave and have a smashing day.